Welcome back to CLE Weekend. So there's a new movie coming out September 20th in theaters called Transformers One. So it got me thinking about the Transformers, from like when I was a kid. So we decided to go old school and invite in the owner of Applejack's Toys, one of the co-owners here in Cleveland. Welcome, Alan Singleton. So thanks for coming on.
Well, thanks for having me.
Okay, 1984, I believe that was the first year.
In the States, yes.
Before I was born. Yeah. What is it about Transformers that you think is just so exciting for kids?
Well, if you think about the 80s, when they first came out, there was a lot of shows on television that were based on car culture.
Okay.
Like Knight Rider, Dukes of Hazzard, all shows based on cars. Right before that, you had the Star Wars with all science fiction robots. Transformers merged the two together.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I mean, the kids love playing with this type of stuff because, again, you can transform it into so many different things. I mean, depending on how many you have.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, it's having a big Hot Wheel as a fidget spinner.
I love that. Right? They were so popular. Okay, so there's a movie coming out about them now, like 40 years later. So it's like, yes, they are that popular.
Well, this movie tells the story of how they first start, which is, 40 years ago. A lot of people remember the toys. They don't really know the story. So that's what's exciting about the movie, really.
You're right. You talk about that with your friends. You're like, I remember when we used to be in Mom's basement, and like we used to play with, Transformers or whatever it may be. And it's so true. You don't really know the story behind it.
Why do Decepticons and Autobots dislike each other? We're about to find out.
We don't know, but thank goodness there's a movie that's going to explain that. So you brought the Transformers. I mean, talk a little bit about, because, we got big ones, small ones, a little bit about what you have at Applejack's Toys.
What we do at Applejack's Toys is we try to carry toys for two important points.
Yeah.
The most popular time and often when they first start. Transformers, luckily, their most popular time and when they first started is the same thing. It's called G1. 1984, like you said, was the year that the toys started, and from 84 to 87 was the years the cartoon were on television.
Oh.
You add the cartoon in with the toys, and then you have stories. Optimus Prime becomes a big-time hero to kids, and Megatron becomes a very, very evil villain that you just don't want to run into.
No, I'm telling you, you're telling me new stuff because I played with Barbies. Not really Transformers, but I've got two boys. Okay. I'd like to say sometimes three boys because my husband gets right down on the floor with the kids and plays with them. But obviously, we're talking about Transformers here right now that you have. What if someone has a bunch of these maybe at home in their basement and they're like, my kids are old. Can they sell them to you?
We definitely buy toys. That's how we procured most of these that you see here. We bought all this from collectors or just people that had it in their childhood homes and they didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
We try to get back in the hands of kids or collectors. That's what we do at our store.
Is there anything specific that you're looking for if someone at home is like, okay, I'm gonna go through the basement or the attic today and look?
All the little pieces.
Ooh.
All the tiny little pieces is the toughest thing for us. Like, we run into Transformers often, but often they're missing every little gun, every little missile, all the little things to make them important and make them complete. Optimus Prime doesn't even have hands if he doesn't have his little fists that he comes, because they don't attach.
Yeah, okay. Again, the things you learn. So this is really cool then that you guys have kind of teamed up with the folks with the movie Transformers One. Tell us a little bit about that partnership, because it actually is something that we can, have some goodies maybe if we come into our store.
There's going to be some giveaways that we're going to be doing that I would say stay tuned to our website, www.applejackstoys.com, because we will be offering like different promotions up until the movie release, including some passes to the film.
Ooh, I like
and some other cool giveaways. And we also ordered a lot of toys from the films that will be coming up in our 3 locations in the next 2 weeks.
Okay, let's talk about that, because if we want to get like maybe some advanced screening passes, learn more about your locations, which locations?
So all the passes will be available at all 3 stores. The giveaway will probably be out of our Lakewood location, our main location, for the physical giveaways. Also, the toys will be available at all 3 locations as well. Applejack's Toys, what's unique to us is we not only sell vintage toys, but we also order new toys from Hasbro directly. So you'll have new new Hasbro Transformer toys based on the movie.
Wow, so kind of the old and the new. I love how you're merging this stuff together. You keep mentioning the 3 locations. Lakewood, you're at Tower City as well?
Yes, Tower City.
I know I've seen it when I walked through. Okay, and where else?
Chagrin Falls, Ohio.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful. And the other key thing is Apple Jacks. It's J-A-X.
Like the X-ray. Yeah.
I know, I gotta make sure you know that. I know you said you kind of post some stuff online. Social media, that's a great way too, to follow you.
Whenever we score a really great Transformer collection, like if someone does decide to sell to us, we always tell people follow us on Instagram or Facebook, because whenever we get a large collection of anything, we post that collection online to let our collectors and kids know that we got a new bounty of items to sell.
All of a sudden it's like, okay, after school, I know where we're going today.
Yeah, well, especially our Lakewood location and Chagrin, we get a lot of students because we're so condensed with a lot of families.
Yeah.
So we do like to carry new toys. We try to have toys for kids and adults.
Oh, I love it. It makes sense because, hey, listen, adults too. It's like we're still kids at heart, love to play with this stuff. Alan, thank you again so much for bringing all this stuff out, showing us. We're excited for the new movie. Again, you can stop by Apple Jacks Toys or social media, follow you online. Don't forget it's J-A-X. And then also check out Transformers 1 in theaters September 20th. Stay with us. We'll have more fun when we come back on CLE Weekend.